Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both. But you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Garrett Cole gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he had 19 wins last year. One more would have been great, could have had that magic 20, but still a real effective year. Maybe he'll get 20 this year.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Cole into the windup. Full count pitch on its way. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Settling in now, Colton Wong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, nothing wrong with a pop-out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Michael Lee gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Michael Lee has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. Runners off for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, one guy that's always worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He was one of the 3 best hitting outfielders in the National League last season and earned a Silver Slugger award for his remarkable year. Safe to say, he's established himself among the elite players in the game today.
Adam Wainwright is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA under 2. Absolutely dominating almost every time out. Can't wait to watch that dominance here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his pitchers a lot of pitches. He shuts down a running game. Very cerebral as well as far as setting up hitters. I don't know if the game has seen a better defensive catcher.
To first, Adams has got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second, right fielder, Starling Marte.
Stepping in, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground up the middle. Smith is up with it. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
Standing in now, Ralph Keiner. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. After 1, no score. Yadier Molina will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Cole has his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Gung's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams steps into the box. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Keiner is there, and he'll bring this one in.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
In now, Matt Holliday. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy, so this is a good job so far.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Willie Stargell strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Jung Ho Gong gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
A pause and the 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Grichard going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison. Now the double steal is on here. Oh, and the pitch is a low one, not handled behind the plate, and both runners are going to be saved.
And we're going to take a good look at this double steal from the camera well up here near us. You can see that both guys get about the same jump, and that moves each of them into scoring position now with just one out.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Just a line drive right back where it came from. He was all over that one, and that'll get that runner in for third base.
Jordy Mercer stands in for the first time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Taken in by Carpenter. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Adam Wainwright set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Swing and a liner. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Randall Grichard in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Standing in now, Colton Wong. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Michael Lee will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. And how about that? Michael Lee has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
In now, Ozzie Smith. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
The batter, number 4.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout, but then, uh-oh, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
Into the box, Matt Adams. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Matt Carpenter will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Ready on 1-2. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Garrett Cole will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
The center fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
Andrew Mccutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, they've been a little unlucky so far because they're putting the ball in play, and they've hit a few of those balls really hard, but they're just not falling for him right now.
Starling Marte stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
3-1 now. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates 1. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Got him.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Adam Wainwright stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Randall Grichard stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And that misses 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on opening day after this. Ralph Keiner is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Willie Stargell will be next. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Oh, he's going to be upset with himself there. He had a great pitch to have a rip at, but, you know, for some reason he let it go.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell. That's lifted the other way out to left. Holiday's after it, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Jung-Ho Kang. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Shot towards second. So this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Colton Wong will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Into the box, Michael Lee. This is skied out to deep center field. McCutchen going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Cole's ready. 1-2 on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Harrison has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Josh Harrison will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Now after the leadoff walk, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So let's see if they can use that as a springboard to a big inning.
Jordy Mercer will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s, 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. Garrett Cole comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. St. Louis is out in front, 3-1. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. This one's flared toward left center. Mercer onto the grass. 1 down.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Now to the plate, Matt Adams. He singled his last time up. Right side and right into the shift. Taken in by Mercer. Throw gets him, 2 down.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates 1. Andrew McCutchen will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichard is there. He's got it one away.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Starling Marte will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Keiner.
Ralph Keiner will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Neftali Feliz is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Neftali Feliz.
Matt Holliday stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Feliz sets. Here's the 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what I call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Stepping in now, Adam Wainwright. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Cervelli is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The phrase is get the bunt down, not get the bunt up. That's costly there.
Randall Grichard will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Standing in now, Colton Wong. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
One and two, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Mccutchen looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts coming into the at-bat, but he takes out some frustrations on that swing. He got every bit of that one.
Michael Lee will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Stargell has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Pirates 1. Willie Stargell will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, at this point, you know he's going to be a much more relaxed pitcher out there on the mound. He's working with a 4-run lead, and he does a good job right there to earn himself out number 1.
In now, Jung-Ho Gong. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Wainwright still with just the 1 run allowed through 6 1/3. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
Francisco Cervelli steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 3-1, here it is. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Josh Harrison will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. Carpenter has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're down here 5-1. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Archimedes Caminero is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 37, Archimedes Caminero. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot.
Ozzie Smith will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. A quick out, number 1. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Matt Adams gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Squared that one up just a little late. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Stewart is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 5-1. Jordy Mercer will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And the count will be full. Wainwright looks in. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you know he's going to be happy to finally come away with that strikeout, but he's so deep into the start right now, and you hate to burn through that many pitches on one hitter as he did right there. Those at-bats, they seem to take a little bit more energy out of you later in the game than maybe back in the first or second inning.
Into the box now, Chris Stewart. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at Wong. He's out.
Woo, no problem. And you know, not only are these guys playing errorless ball out there this afternoon, they're taking hits away. Have a look at this one. I'll tell you, this has been a great defensive performance from these guys. One that has to put a smile on their manager's face, no doubt about it.
Andrew Mccutchen will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope,
and it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
the right fielder, number 6.
Well, just their 4th hit of the ball game, but this is one of their better swings they've had all game long, and winds up going for a double.
Starling Marte will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Two out here and a runner at second. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Wong is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Matt Carpenter stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Keiner racing back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, it's a great effort there in left field. Stretches out for this thing, but it's going to wind up off the wall, and by the time the center fielder's able to race over and get it in, it's too late to prevent this from becoming a triple.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on 1 pitch, 1 zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count, here it comes. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Ryan Keiner will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Just a little parachute shot out there into right field, but, you know, it's going to work for him as you see it get down out there, and that's going to drive in a run.
Jared Hughes is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Jared Hughes.
Randall Grichard will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First and second here with nobody out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Colton Wong will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Michael Lee will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More opening day baseball coming up following this.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who will make an appearance here. Leading off the inning, Ralph Keiner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Ball two.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Standing in now, Willie Stargell. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Jung-Ho Kang ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And he is in there.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
John Jaso will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got two men in scoring position with only one gone in the inning. Runners are at second and third with one down. Fly ball heading for the alley. Grichard sprinting after it, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Josh Harrison will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. One out and a runner on second base. One and two.
These guys have put together back-to-back doubles. He was looking for a third with that swing.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
One out and a runner on third. Swing and a liner, but foul. Grounded to third. Carpenter is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Definitely an acceptable trade-off from a defensive point of view. You do let him get one run closer, but now with two away, all you need is one more out to finish this thing off.
Stepping in now, Jordy Mercer. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Tapper right back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. Now, that's how you want to get your season started.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 6-4. So long from Pittsburgh.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.